Hey guys, welcome back to another ShMoR3S Daily. But before we get into today's video, please subscribe and hit the bell so you may always be notified of my future videos. Drop me a like and follow me on ShMoR3S Gaming and Gaming News on Facebook. Also follow my Twitch for future live streams. Alright guys, I'm back. PlayStation suspends all sales and shipments in Russia in support of Ukraine. Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced that it is suspending all sales and shipments of both hardware and digital goods in Russia amidst its ongoing invasion of Ukraine. Joining the likes of Microsoft, Nintendo, dozens of other studios, publishers who have done the same, PlayStation is showing its support for Ukraine by effectively cutting Russia off from its services and titles. CIE called for peace in Ukraine, and SIE, Sony Interactive Entertainment, I think, acronyms, called for peace in Ukraine in a statement diverged alongside this news. Sony Interactive Entertainment joins the global community in calling for peace in Ukraine. A spokesperson said, "We have suspended all software and hardware shipments." So they're not even doing physical games there. Not just physical games. They're not even doing software. So anything over their platforms too. The launch of Gran Turismo 7 and operations of PlayStation 7 store in Russia. This spokesperson also said that Sony announced a $2 million donation to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees in the NGO Save the Children to support those affected by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. So they're suspending everything from what it sounds like. See what Nintendo's up to here too. Nintendo halts all sales and shipments in Russia. Nintendo is the latest company to halt all sales and shipments of its products in Russia amidst its ongoing invasion of Ukraine. Joining the likes of Microsoft and PlayStation, dozens of other game studios, and Nintendo has suspended all shipments to Russia for its foreseeable future. Still, the company did not say it was in support of Ukraine like most publishers and studios have, as reported by IGN. Publication reached out to Nintendo to ask if it would be providing a message of support for Ukraine, and a Nintendo spokesperson said, we would like to express our concern for all those affected by the conflict. Still sidestepping the issue, but still. We have all decided to suspend shipments of all Nintendo products to Russia for the foreseeable future. Nintendo told IGN this is due to considerable volatility surrounding the logistics of shipping and distributing goods. Physical goods. So they're doing the same thing as Sony. They're just being less vocal about it. This news comes days after Nintendo placed the Russian eShop into maintenance mode, which prevents users from buying digital games, effectively suspending all sales and downloads in the country. As IGN points out, this wasn't necessarily done in the support of Ukraine either, at least not directly and publicly. Nintendo said its payment services no longer processed Russian rubles, forcing the eShop to close temporarily. On top of all this, Nintendo delayed Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp yesterday due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. It did not announce a new release date for the game. Sony State of Play the other day, there wasn't really a lot to even mention. I mean, there wasn't, it didn't wow me. I kind of figured a 20-minute presentation, there wasn't going to be much. It was just going to be overviewing current stuff we already knew was coming out, and release dates and stuff like that for some stuff that was mentioned, and maybe one or two new titles. But I'll go over it anyway. Valkyrie Elysium is a new chapter in the Valkyrie Profile series. This is by Square Enix. Sony's State of Play concluded today with the reveal of Valkyrie Elysium in an upcoming action RPG that serves as a new installment in the beloved Valkyrie Profile series. I didn't even know this was a series, to be honest with you. I saw it at the State of Play the other day, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. The trailer shows off a Valkyrie slaying all manner of monsters using flashy swords, attacks, and magic-based defenses, including summoning copious amounts of lightning. She does so at the behest of the All-Father in order to prevent the world's destruction by way of Ragnarok. The reimagined combat folds in the gameplay elements from Valkyrie Profile games, such as special attacks and combos, whether or not you control a party of characters assigned to individual face buttons like the old games, or if you play as a Valkyrie remains to be seen. What is confirmed is that the longtime series composer Motoi Sakuraba returns to the score of Elysium. Okay. There was a lot of Square Enix stuff, let's just say, the other day. I'll just leave these in the description, but PlayStation State of Play, March 22, biggest game announcements. I'm not going to go over them, but I'll leave them in the description for you guys, if you guys are curious. And you didn't watch the announcements the other day. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there for today. What news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.